in life, yeah, you have to be mindful of everything. Everything you do, you have to be mindful because there could be connotations, consequences, and sometimes I might not be mindful. Like a lot of times, I get messages from people going, "Oh no, you done this, you done this. Watch when I see you," and so on and so on. And I guess it comes with what I do, right? So there'll be threats and so on, but not that I don't take it, not that I take it lightly, but regardless, I'm gonna be doing what I'm doing. But you have to be mind. When I say you have to be mindful, yeah, it's also about. What the hell? Sorry, people. Hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing, Bobby?
Hey, there,
You're
who's that?
right. It's Raven. I spoke to you on Instagram.
Oh yes, Lewisham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I said 1 p.m. Apologies. My sister is still making everything, but as soon as I leave, you're gonna be my
Okay.
first point of call.
All right, that's cool. So what are we looking at though? An hour, 2 hours?
I'll say
Less than that?
I'll say about 2.5 hours.
Okay, so by 3:30. You know what? On the safe side, you say 3:30. I'll say by 4. I should have it. Yeah?
No, you're gonna be my first point of call because you ordered from a couple of days ago.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, see you soon.
All right. Sorry guys. I don't want to start the video again. And someone said the other day that I staged these conversations. There's no need for me to stage. Like that's like bullshit. Like the other phones here, people call it for the tabba. That's the tabba line. People have their food line. Well, it is my food line. That's the food line. So people call at all times. But yeah, what I was trying to say. That's my train of thought. Yeah, be mindful of what we do. Right. Be mindful of what we do, because you can get found guilty by association. I'm not talking about criminal law. I'm talking about street law, right? You might live in an estate, right? Yeah, you might live in an estate, yeah, and you're not about that life. You're just a good kid. But you see all them guys who hang around in the estate, and you might just say, oh yeah, I'm going to jam with them because they know you. That you're the local guy from the local area, right? But at the same time, you can decide not to hang out with them. But it's up to you. You can do what you want to do, but you can decide not to hang out with them. Because what usually happens is this now, yeah? Someone might start shooting a music video, yeah? Let's say a music video, and they're filming their estate. You're just there having a good time with your brethren, because like they're the people from your estate. You're not part of the gang, but yeah, I'll be part of the music video. And now you shot that music video, you might be throwing signs and whatnot, just to have fun, right? And then what happens then is that people from the other side see it and go, right, yeah, that's my man. He's involved as well. He's part. Cool. And then what can usually happen from the back of that is that you're minding your own business. You're walking down the road. You ain't got nothing to fear because you're not part of the gang, right? But people now see, yo, that's that brother that was in that video with them, man. And now they're onto you. And that's how you get a lot of civilians killed. A lot of civilians are killed who are not part of the gang, who are not part of the whole beefing, but because they was in a music video, because someone saw them jamming with someone, because they've been seen hanging out, or there's some photos on Instagram, and you might have you feel, oh yeah, let me just do what I'm doing as part of the area. But so you have to be very mindful. You have to be very mindful, because like life is all about the company you keep. Yeah, they say birds of a feather flock together. Not always necessarily true, because there's some friends who like do all them other things, and you're just one who don't do that, yeah? But majority of the time is that birds of a feather flock together. And what is as well, that goes for women as well. Sometimes there'll be a girl who's labelled something, and because she's labelled that, because you hang around with her, you're also labelled that, even though you're not even doing what she does. So it happens both ways for men and women, right? But life can be about what you want. Like, I think everything happened to me for a reason, for me to come to where I am. But my life could have been completely different. I could have been a multi-million-pound footballer, as we all say. You know, them ones there that, oh yeah, I could have been a footballer if this, that. Well, yeah, cool, yeah. But I think everything happens for a reason. But if I chose to hang around with my people in school, yeah, because in school, in my age group, I went to Warwick Park Secondary School, which is basically, it's called the City Academy in Peckham now. It's the only school, it's the only secondary school actually in Peckham. It's the only school I can say in main town Peckham, only secondary school in Peckham. And a lot of people my age, in my age group, weren't part of the Peckham boys. They're just like good kids. So in my year, I think there was only Riot, 4040, Tim, Firma. If I think already, that was the only ones who were Peckham boys really from my years. The rest of everyone else was good kids. And if I didn't decide to start trying to be cool, hanging around with the Peckham boys, who knows how my life would have transpired? It could have been totally different, right? Maybe you don't got these videos. Who knows? But what I'm trying to say is that choose wisely who you hang around with and who your friends are, because like I said, anyone can get like even like. And I'll tell you, one time I got robbed, right? I was in school. It was like I think it was one of them what do you call it? I think I was in year 10, so I was like a Peckham boy not too long, and I must have been in year 10. So I think it wasn't main school. It was like I think we was in our holidays. We had to go and do your sort of revision, whatever it was. Like one of them, like when it's half term, you have to go into school for revision, right? And I was with the good kids, right? The guys who are just like they're cool. They don't get involved with any beef. They're just like good kids, right? I was with them in the school, and one yardie brother, I can't remember his name now. He's like in the Queens Road area. He must have come, jumped over the fence. Him and two other guys, yeah. And my cousin Scatty must have gave me a ring. He gave me like a ring one time. He's from Battersea, and I had this ring, and this guy's jumped over the what do you call it, and they pulled out knives, and they're trying to rob everyone. And he see my ring, he's trying to pull my ring off, and like obviously he's got a knife to me, innit? So now I'll just say, here you go, mate. Here's a ring, have it. Them times you have to kind of like put up a fight per se, not to show that you're scared, but to not just have it easily, and it could have ended up differently, right? So I was trying to like, what is that? Pass your ring. I'm like, no. Then it got to the point like where I'm gonna like say my brother's name. I thought, nah, let me not even do that. I was just trying to put up a front for myself. Like, nah, man, you're not taking my ring. Then he pulled out the knife closer to me now. So at that point, like, he's trying to grab the ring off himself. So I thought, I'm not gonna help him take the ring off because I need to save a bit of face. But like, he's trying to take the ring. But I'm not fighting him for the ring. But I'm not giving it to him easily either. So imagine take off the ring and they end up trying to rob people. So from the back of that, they robbed a few of the good kids that day as well. But with them, it's like cool. They got robbed and they've taken the L and gone about their lives, sort of things, and it's not affected them. In the essence, what I mean, it's not affected them that they didn't go, oh shit, let's go and get these guys. Let me go and get these guys back because this happened to me. They've left it, and a lot of them have grown up and they've taken that L and moved on with life. Now, obviously, we managed to get that boy back. Like me, X-Fighter, 4040, there's a few of us. We managed to get that guy back. We got him like a few weeks later by the butchers opposite the Peckham bus garage. I think there's a butcher's there, I can't remember. We got him and he was running and we caught him. But we just beat him up. There's no, what do you call it? But what I'm trying to say is that even though I took the L of him robbing my ring, yeah, when I was with these guys, it could have just been like, oh, cool, he's robbed my ring, cool, that's it, done. And gone on with my life with these other guys and just gone on to whatever else I was doing, right? And then on the other hand, the Peckham side of you say, no, let's go. So we managed to get him back. Yeah, as we got him back, he could have been coming back and forth. But I think it ended with there because afterwards, like, there's so much pressure on him. Like, I don't know if too many people heard from him ever again after that. But the whole point you're trying to say is that sometimes hanging around with certain people, you can become a victim. Because I was with them other guys, I become a victim of like, yeah, but you shouldn't take that as a I need to go and get revenge. Because that's what happened. I said that sometimes people become bad boys because of what happens. So these guys, they're like, oh fuck, what, we got robbed. Nah, man, let's become gang members. Because that's what happens. Someone becomes a victim of crime and they say, you know what, I'm gonna go on a madness now. Nah, I can't ever let that happen to me again. But you have to look at the bigger picture. Always think, is it worth it? Because at the end of the day, possessions can be replaced. Listen carefully. Possessions can be replaced. Your life cannot. You do not need to save face. Yeah. You do not need to have an ego. Yeah. Your chain can get robbed. Yeah. Your car can get robbed. Yeah. Your watch can get robbed. Your ring can get robbed. Yeah. These are just possessions. They are man-made possessions. Listen carefully, yeah? You do not need these things essentially. Essentially, they're not needed, right? Yeah? So, what is what we live in that social media thing where someone will get robbed and it'll be filmed everywhere, like, oh, my man got robbed. So, they can't take that violation because it's gone all over the internet. And especially for like rappers sometimes and people who are in a high profile, it's like you might rap about a certain lifestyle. So now that's happened to you. People are looking at waiting on the internet like, rah, my man has to get them back. If my man don't get them back, he's not real. He's not about what he talks about. But rappers and people like that, you have to remember, these people who are goading you on, they're not going to be serving a sentence with you. They're like, oh yeah, after they'll be like, yeah, my man's a fool, man. Like, he had his whole career ahead of him and he's going to fuck it up for stupidity. These are the same people that are laughing later on and say, oh, look how dumb you are. Yeah, I've gone a bit off tangent with a few different points, yeah? But the main point is that be careful who you associate yourself with. Be careful who you hang around with, yeah? Because you can hang around with certain people who have just done a madness, complete madness, and someone comes to the area looking for them. You were just there. I think I done a story a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks, I think last week, about the DJ who was just producing music for the guys from Lewisham, and he was just with them that day. He's from Barking, and people have run up to the area looking for the other boys, and then they've ended up grabbing him. So it's tough. It's a hard one to try to sort of digest in regards to, wait a minute, so I can't hang around my old school friends. I can't. But think about it this way, yeah? When you reach your 30s, yeah, you're going to be on road hanging around with these guys all the time. You're going to be at home with your family. That's who you need to be. That's the steps you need to be looking forward to. You know what? I'm looking to have a family one day. I'm looking to have kids one day. I'm looking to achieve this one day. You can't achieve all those things with your friends. Everyone's going to have their own individual things they want to do, yeah? We see it happen so many times, and then what happens that an innocent civilian gets killed, but them guys don't care that they killed a civilian. For them, it's like, yeah, we've got one of you guys from your side, and then that's where the point scoring. Oh, it's 1-0 to these guys. Oh, it's 4-4. Oh, it's 3-2. And these times you're killing people who are not even involved, and sometimes even the people who are involved. Like, listen, you don't need to listen to me. You do not need to listen to me. You can go on and keep doing what you're doing, but at least I know I've done my job and told you, you know what? Be mindful of who you hang around. Look at your friend right now. Look in your phone book. Yeah, and see if you was in big help right now. Let's say you needed £1,000 right now. Yeah, £1,000 right now. Like the bailiff's coming to kick you out the house. You need £1,000 right now. Yeah. Who can you look to in your phone book that say, oh, you know what? Yeah, let me help you get that. They might not have it themselves, obviously, but who would say that? Who would say, yeah, let me help you. It's very, so yeah, you need to start thinking bigger than the people that you even hang around with now. You have to look at, like, I'll tell you a story, right? These guys, yeah, I think that I wouldn't want to say what their past life was, but I'm pretty sure they done the street thing, right? But they done the street thing and they've done good. These guys ain't known me 18 months. Yeah, 2 of them. I don't want to say their name. They ain't known me 18 months, yeah? But on my life, yeah, I can call them and say, yo, I need £4,000 because this hasn't come through. And they're like, yo, no worries, man. Is that? And you know why that's come about? Because of my platform and what I do. And they just found out about it. They found out about me through Arsenal Fan TV because I work with the Blood Brothers League and I was watching that Hackney Wick FC. And one of them reached out to me. It's Congolese. Were like, yo, bro, I love what you're doing. Let's come and meet me. And I was like, let me come and meet you. He's like, yeah, man, I love what you're doing. Come and meet me. But I was skeptical because I didn't know who he was. And like I said, I'm always busy. But like, yeah, come, like, we're having a little meeting in Mayfair. Come down. So I went there and then I met the whole of his other friends and that. And they've been called me ever since. They're much older than, about 4 or 5 years older than me. But I see them as mentors now. Yeah. And they're the one that also guided me and say, you know what? Look at this opportunity. Look at that. This is what you should do. And when I've been low and needed a P, like, yo, bro, can you help me with this? Yeah, I can't even look at some of my own business and say, yo, I need a couple bags. And a couple bags? Huh? But I've asked these guys for at least 5 bags and they've done that for me and I run it back to them as well. But it's because sometimes people look at you and look at your heart as well. So I always tell people, be a good person, but also be mindful of who you hang out with. Right now, yeah, I'll tell you, There's only one bedroom, there's only one bedroom that I hang around with. I don't even hang around with him that much, even, to be honest. But there's only one bedroom that from old school, and that's Brian the Clamper. And he's my business partner now. He runs a football club with me, like I said before, yeah. And I don't not that I don't love my old friends. Like, I'll love them to the day I die, because these are people I grew a bond with, I had a friendship with, right? But it's not necessary that I need to be around them. It's not necessary that these people are going to be good for me, because people are doing whatever they're doing. There's some people that I know that are still in the road life. There's some people that I know that are still doing a madness, but I need to disassociate myself with that because of the path that I decided to take, right? I can still jam with people. I might go to a party every now and then, but you need to be mindful of who you're with, who you hang around with, because like I said, lots of civilians get killed just by being a byproduct of being in someone's video or being in someone's area when they shouldn't have been, but it's hard to navigate. So I know this video's gone a bit off tangent and so on, but try and get all the learning points from it. It's like, one is that don't matter who you are, who your brother is, and anyone can get robbed, right? I got robbed from my ring. I can never say, my R's are always shit sometimes. I got robbed from my ring, not wing, ring. Yeah, I got robbed from my ring. But like I said, the other guys that were there who also got robbed at the time, they've got none with their lives. They've not had to go and seek retribution or try to get revenge. They're like, all right, cool, we're not about that life. This happened to us. Let's get on with our life. We take the L. Another thing, possessions are possessions. You work hard for it, but in the end of the day, they don't define you. Put insurance. I'll say have insurance on anything you own. Yeah, that's valuable. Put insurance on it, because if someone does rob you, you can claim the money back as well. So rappers and people like that as well, don't worry about it if someone tries to rob you, man. It happens to the best of everyone, man. Like, people laugh at you, ridicule you for a little while, but with everything dies down. People laugh for 2 months. Look how much people that we know that's been robbed in the industry and so on. After 2 months, the story's died. It's moved on. Don't go and seek retribution and think, no, I need to get them back, because it ends up in a spiral. Then you end up getting nicked, and you're really sitting in yourself thinking, fucking hell, what? It was only a chain, or it was only a watch. It was only. It don't even mean nothing, yeah. And the third point quickly is always like, yeah, just be cautious. I'm not saying stop hanging out with your friends, but just look at younger stabber, older shooter, gangbanger Johnson. Look at them and say, do these people have my best interests at heart? Do these people have my best interests at heart? That's what you need to think about and say, you know what? Who does have